get this crack-a-lacking. So today I'm going to do my must-haves for the first trimester. Am I focused? Because my first video I thought I was focused and kept going in and out. I think I'm focused. We've got Oscar starring today. Hello Oscar. Oscar's Nellie's boyfriend and they love each other. But yeah, he really likes the camera actually. So my first thing is prenatal vitamins. Now when I first found out I was pregnant, I got, I think they're the Pregnacare vitamins. They're the ones in the green packet and they're the most expensive ones basically. And they're just awful because they're massive. These, yeah, you have to take one a day, they're huge. So when you're feeling sick anyway, that was bringing on sickness for me a lot. But I tried my best and I stuck with them. But as I was going to say, the Pregnacare ones are a lot more expensive than supermarket own brand. And when I compared the ingredients, or like, I don't know, is that what you call things in vitamins, ingredients, to the Morrison own ones and the Pregnacare ones, there was literally like hardly any difference at all. So I was a cheapskate and went and bought the Morrison's own. What I would say though, I have got some gummy flavoured prenatal vitamins coming in the post, which I had to order off Amazon. They were actually really expensive. I think they were £30 and I think that only lasts you just over a month. But that is going to save, well, I mean, they're not making me want to throw up anymore, but I just found them so uncomfortable to take. Some people say, there's a book I was reading from a midwife had written saying that you only have to take them for the first 13 weeks or 12 weeks. But there are different vitamin packs for different stages of pregnancy. So yeah, I've got some in the post which are gummy ones, which are going to be a lot more pleasant, I believe. My second thing that I have on my list is comfy trousers. And the people that say they don't know they're pregnant for like 20 weeks, I envy you so much. After I found out I was pregnant, then all of a sudden I realised what all the bloating was. I realised what the sudden expansion of my body was. And I just felt really uncomfortable. My clothes were really tight. And straight away I switched from all of my jeans into my leggings. But I just wanted to mention, so I know they're expensive, Lululemons, but they are so comfortable, and these ones are what I wore. These are a size 6, that's US size, because I'm a size UK 10, and they just like, they go around all your bloatedness and your bump, etc. So I really recommend Lululemons for that. I've got 3 pairs of them, so they have basically seen me through. I've worn them to the gym and then I've also worn them just for like normal day-to-day things. And I've got a pair of black leggings that I've got on now, which are just really, really comfortable, stretchy waistband. And I just recommend you get something like that because it will make those first couple of months so much more comfortable. Oh, a comfy bra as well. So when I didn't realise that my boobs would expand so rapidly, so I had to go down to Marks and Spencer's. I think it was like in like week 6 or 7 because literally none of my bras fit. I know that isn't the same for everyone. Like some women's boobs hardly grow, some women's boobs don't grow until like the 2nd, 3rd trimester. But yeah, no, mine was like straight away. So I had to go and get a bra from, and I got that from M&S, and I just love the quality of M&S underwear anyway. But yeah, I really like the one that I've got. I'm going to go down and get another one. A good book that is not too intense. So because you spend most of your time, well, I spent most of my time either in bed or on the sofa, rather than wallow in self-pity, I used reading as a way to kind of, not escape, that sounds really dramatic, but just to take my mind off feeling crap basically. So this is the one that I had. It's Louise Pentland Wild Like Me, and I also love Louisa's YouTube videos, which YouTube was also a huge go-to. Well, it still is, but I use that a lot to kind of get away from feeling crap. Another thing I've noted down is podcasts as well, so I found podcasts really useful. Hold on, let me just show you which ones. So there was one that Giovanna Fletcher does, and that's called Happy Mum Happy Baby, and I really enjoyed that. Is that the... yeah, Happy Mum Happy Baby, and she just has a host of mums on there that she interviews, and they go through their various stages of pregnancy, but then also like birth and going through what it's like to have a baby, etc. And that was just really comforting to know that a lot of women went through similar, or even worse. A lot of women go through worse than what I went through in the first trimester, but it's just reassuring to know that you're not the only one, basically. So I really enjoyed listening to that podcast. That's out every Tuesday, I believe. The next things are body products. So my skin has always been dry anyway, but yeah, it's so much drier since I was pregnant. I think it's just, don't quote me on this, but I guess it's just the baby taking a lot of the nutrients from you to grow and develop, etc. So I always used to use Liz Earle, and I didn't buy it for a while, and I really noticed the difference. So when I realised my skin was getting so dry, I got the Liz Earle Dry Sensitive Skin range, and I just really love this. I'm sure you've heard of it, but it makes my skin or my face so much softer and just much better condition. So I highly recommend that if you're having skin troubles when pregnant. Also coconut oil. This lives in a bathroom. I use that on my face and my body, my boobs. I basically just rub it in with the moisturiser that I use, which is the Palmer's Cocoa Butter Formula. I know everyone's heard of this, but I'm just showing you what I've used during pregnancy. Sorry, just a couple of more products. So my lovely friend Zara sent me, when I was feeling really crap, it was so nice to get this parcel in the post. Actually, I'll just show you the packaging. But she sent me this Mother Organic collection from Neil's Yard Remedies. So it looks like this. I really don't want to get rid of the box because it is so lovely. So twice a day I open all of this up. It has got in it a mother's balm, so this deeply nourishes and helps prevent stretch marks. So that's kind of the consistency. It's really lovely. Actually, one of my favourite times of the day now is, getting out of breath again, is having a shower in the morning and just like spending time to really like massage my bum and my boobs, just to like really nourish them with this balm. I feel like it's quite a nice time to, does this sound really hippified, but like, I don't know, like spend time with a little baby that's growing inside you, and just like, it's nice just to take a moment to actually realise what's happening. And yeah, in here there is also a mother's massage oil. I've not used this yet, but it smells gorgeous. This one is infused with soothing orange flower and mandarin essential oils. In fact, I'm going to get Curtis to give me a massage before he goes away. And then there's also a mother's bath oil. So that's pure organic skin nourishing oils infused with uplifting essential oils. But that is like such a lovely gift that you could get somebody that is pregnant, or even for yourself for a treat. My other friend Sam sent me some stretch mark balm from Cowshed, This is also lovely. I've used quite a lot of it, not very elegantly, but there's just another tap of stretch mark cream, and I've been putting that on my belly and my boobs whenever I don't use the nail yard one, so I just kind of alternate really. So this pillow, I didn't know I'd need a pregnancy pillow so early on in my pregnancy, but my back has started hurting already. I started using this a couple of weeks ago. This one isn't a pregnancy specific pillow, but I am going to go to Mothercare this weekend and get one. They're supposed to have a lot more foam in them and they're a lot more sturdy. They also do like the smaller pillows, which are like they've got like a gradient on them, and you put that underneath your side, and then you put the pregnancy pillow in between your legs, and you've got to make sure that your knee joint and your hip joint are at a 90-degree angle, because otherwise your top knee can lean over more or onto your left leg. My pregnancy massage therapist was telling me this last night, but that can kind of put your back out of alignment, which can cause back pain, so that's a tip for you. But yeah, it just makes sleeping so much more comfortable. So yeah, pregnancy pillow. Let's have a look. Okay, so the only other things are food related. Crackers. I had crackers by my bed. I had a box by my bed and then a box by the sofa. Whenever I woke up in the morning, or even if I woke up in the middle of the night, I would have a couple of crackers. In the morning I would have a couple of crackers. An empty tummy would bring the nauseous feelings on, so I really felt like they were essential. Some, you know, some days I could only eat things like that, just literally just like crackers, like really salty crisps, and ice pops basically. But yeah, I would definitely invest in some good old Ritz crackers. And I think that's about it. The only other thing I would say, you need somebody that you can whinge to whenever you feel like whinging, which for me was like 10 times a day, and my person was my little sister. Every time she rang me up I was complaining, and you kind of get bored of the sound of your own voice complaining, but it's just really good to have somebody to be able to vent to without feeling guilty about it and without feeling like you're boring them, because yeah, it's not an easy time. It's an amazing time, don't get me wrong, but for some people it's not an easy time, and it can be very disheartening when you're not feeling very well constantly for 3 months. So just having someone there that you can just vent to is really, really, really helpful. Yeah. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Hope everybody has a good week, and I'll see you soon.